Once at a beauty pageant contest, all participants stood in line, each waiting patiently for their turn to showcase their catwalks. At the very end of the line stood a short woman on very tall high heels. She was nervously struggling to balance when suddenly her name was called. Immediately, she stepped onto the stage, but just as she was walking, her heels snapped. She stumbled forward and fell hard. The other contestants began to laugh. "Ha ha! How does a short thing like her think she deserves a place in a beauty pageant?" Sometimes I really wonder if this is a beauty contest or a circus for weirdos. Hearing this, Nora ran off the stage, carrying her broken heels. When she finally reached the dressing room, she collapsed on the floor and sobbed bitterly. Just then, a hand touched her shoulder. Turning, she saw one of the contestants. "Hey, don't listen to them. I personally think your walk was amazing. You just need to wear something you're more comfortable in." Nora smiled. "So, what do you say I help you?" the woman asked gently. She nodded slowly. At the next show, Nora stood along the other contestant, but the bullies won't let her be. They began to mock her again. "Looks like you just love being humiliated. Seriously, if I were as short as you, I would never step foot outside, let alone enter a contest." The remarks hurt, but she stood strong. When it was her turn, Nora walked confidently on stage, and the audience applauded. When it came the bully's turn, she stepped on her own dress and fell. At the end of the show, the host stood up and announced the winner. With tears in her eyes, she accepted the crown. But instead of keeping it, she walked to the kind friend who had helped her and placed the crown on her head. Always remember to be the reason someone feels seen. Short or tall, we are all human, and no one should be treated like an outcast. Drop a yes if you would like to be like the kind friend.